Dollar Bill in the city. Hey, Bill, what are you doing? Thanks for calling.
Hey, I'm heading down to your neck of the woods there, Mark. I'm heading down to an institution that's closing for a client meeting at the fish market.
The fish market?
Yeah, the fish market's closing after all these years. And, down in right along Foster City. That's where you're from.
Yeah, wait a minute. Gosh, why is everything closing? Don't answer that, I know. I already know the answer, but man, golly. I didn't know that. All right, Dollar Bill, say hi to, my stomping grounds.
Get there before next Wednesday if you want to enjoy it one last time. Anyway, the reason why I was calling, you asked a question about, do the 49er fans take Shanahan for granted?
Yeah.
And I would argue 49er fans take everybody for granted. I think that they look for, if on a beautiful sunny day when there's no cloud in the sky, you guys are gonna complain about the sunburn you're gonna potentially get. So, the guy's done nothing but win. He wins through injury. He just wins, and as far as Brock goes, he answered all of my questions at 2 minutes to go in the second quarter on Sunday when Mika Fitzpatrick was coming at him from behind. He had eyes in the back of his head. He rolled back around and hit Debo for a first down. To me, I don't think you guys have anything to worry about.
Hey, Dollar Bill, can we ask you, since you're saying you guys and Niner fans, who are you a fan of? What's your team?
I am a long-suffering Jets fan.
Aha.
Man, condolences.
Good Lord.
It's not easy being green, boys.
Do you believe in curses, Dollar Bill?
I believe that it gives me a new, as a Jets fan, it actually gives me gratitude for all the other good things I have in my life, that I only have to worry about being a Jets fan for 3 hours a week.
I like your approach, Dollar Bill, and enjoy the fish market. Thank you for calling, man. There goes Dollar Bill. I don't know if I want to paint with that broad of a brush. Are 49er fans lacking gratitude in general about all kinds of things? Do they dismiss the good and only focus on the bad? I've never thought about it that way, but I am one, so maybe I don't know.
Yeah, and I think a lot of fans are like you, appreciating the win and Victory Monday and all the rest of it, but a certain amount of fans are always going to look at every little thing. And, Colton McKivitz, he had a bad game. You rolled Pittsburgh 30-7, and the kickoff coverage was shaky. That's going to come back to bite us. Yeah, you rolled over Pittsburgh.
That's DNA, though, right? I mean,
right. But I think that's what Dollar Bill is talking about.
If that was your main takeaway, sure,
right,
I'd agree. But you didn't get the sense on Monday that that's where the fan base was, right? I feel like the fan base is jocked, man.
Yeah.
I feel like the fan base is super pumped and excited about the way this looks.
Should be, but there are some fans who still are waiting for the other shoe to drop on Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
And that's where, you have fans thinking that maybe it's the system or maybe it's, the schedule or all the rest of it. Let's see him win and this is kind of what we did last year. Let's see him win a game from behind. Well, he did that. Let's see him win a road game. Let's see him win a playoff game. And we went through all of the let's see him ... and I think he checked all those boxes.
Okay, you just said he's checked all the boxes. I was going to ask you, can you think of anything, even if you don't think it? What could someone say right now? Let's see him fill in the blank.
Make it to the Super Bowl. I guess that'd be the only one. Honestly.
Right. You can't do that in September.
Let's see him win a road playoff game. Well, he won in Dallas. And, let's see.
No, that was here.
I thought he won a road playoff game last year.
No, those were both at Levi's.
Both at home.
Yeah,
Never mind. Then let's see him win a road playoff game. Okay. There you go.
All right. That's okay.
Yeah, I guess.
No, that's fair.
No, but again, that won't be until January.
Well, hopefully no.
At the earliest.
Hopefully not
if
at
it
all.
Happens, right?
I hope for the 1 seed.
Yeah.
I think that's a rational thought right now. Joe in San Francisco with Willard and Dibs. Hey, Joe. Thanks for calling. What are you doing?
Hey, guys. I'm just listening to you here. And, yes, I don't believe toughness is a skill, but I think toughness is a talent. and I disagree, slightly different interpretation, but I totally disagree with your longstanding and no such thing as injury prone. Think of it, does every human have the shoulder to be able to throw a rotator cuff to throw the ball 90 miles an hour like Lincecum? Does everybody have the ability to run 4.4? No. Does everybody able to, who is 6'2", dunk like some people do? No, there's physical talents. Part of the talents is certain bone densities and tendons and ligaments, and I think some people are tougher. I don't like that term, but using general terms, tougher than others. But I don't think that applies to Brock. That was a freaky deaky type of a thing.
Right.
The split moment second when his arms extended, he gets smacked. So I think he is. He's going to continue to surprise some people, and I don't think he's going to be injury. We cannot conclude he's injury prone from that freaky incident. What do you think?
Yeah, Joe, thank you for calling. I don't disagree with a lot of what you're saying. I know I have said many times, and I want to complete the full sentence. When I say there's no such thing as injury prone, I've said there's no such thing as injury prone in the NFL. And the reason I'm saying that is not because what you're saying doesn't exist. I guess I want to make sure it sounds everybody's injury prone when it comes to the NFL. In theory, I guess I have to somewhat agree, Joe, with what Joe's saying. Are there predispositions based on prior injuries?
Sure.
Are some people tougher than others? I'd have to say yes, because I know people who are tougher than me. I know that.
Do some players put themselves in harm's way more often than other players at the same position?
Yes.
And I think that is where I get concerned about Brock Purdy. He's young, and he's full of that confidence, and he wants to stand in there and make every play. And I look at older quarterbacks who have more of an ability or more of a forethought to get down, to get out, to avoid unnecessary hits.
It's interesting. I hear a lot of people compare him to Russell Wilson, and he's someone who I thought over the years did a really good job of avoiding the hits.
Yep.
Yeah, that's interesting.